Hey, good everyone, it's Chris here from the Bayleys Insights team. It's a quick roundup of what's been happening in the property market over the past week. Now, I'm first up in a really cool location today. So I'm down in Tauranga at 81B Kulim Avenue in Otumoetai. And so this is picture perfect waterfront living, 3 beds, 2 baths and 589 square metres. Stylishly modernised, large single level home, spectacular views over the harbour and the mount. So if you want to learn more about this one, contact Carmen Dickerson from Bayleys Tauranga. Just beautiful location today, so you can actually hear the water right on the waterfront down here, so definitely worth checking out. Now in this video we're talking more housing options for Kiwi families, and so over the past week or so the government's passed their granny flats legislation, and so basically what this does is allow Kiwis to build granny flats up to 70 square metres in their backyards without requiring building consents, providing it meets other conditions, and yeah, still needs to be carried out by a building professional. But the government expects this will probably deliver about 13,000 granny flats over the next 10 years, which is actually a really large number. And good to see more housing options, particularly if you've got extended or large families. Also this week we had the latest data from Stats NZ, so this is the latest home consent building data. So over the past 12 months through to August, we had 34,000 new homes consented across New Zealand. So this was very slightly up on the same time last year, about 1.3% up. But still about a third down from the peak in mid-2022. And so the slight uptick was largely driven by multi-unit developments in Auckland and Otago, which I assume would be Queenstown. Moving into our sales snapshot for the week. So this week we've got North and South. So first up we've got one up in Northland. So we've got 7 Park Rise in Mangawhai. Lifestyle community and convenience, 3 beds, 2 baths on 654 square metres, set within the desirable Parkview waters, standout shared facilities including pool, gym, tennis court and driving range. This is marketed by Vanessa Lockett and Craig Dalton from Bayleys Mangawhai, sold under the hammer at auction for 1.325 million. And then next we go down to Southland, so we've got 1 Milton Street in Gore. Life just got better on Milton Street, 4 beds, 2 baths on 931 square metres. Thoughtfully renovated home, 2 spacious deck areas just minutes from town. This is marketed by Julie Mitchell from Bayleys Gore, sold under the hammer at auction for 670,000. So 2 good examples right from the top and bottom of New Zealand there. So next up, going offshore for the week, we've got latest research on the Melbourne housing market, and this is courtesy of McGrath, which is sort of associated with Bayleys but in Australia. And so this provides a deep dive into the Melbourne housing market. What we've seen over there is that property prices were slightly up over the second quarter of the year. Median house price at the moment is sitting just over 900,000 Australian dollars. As for prices, so outlook on prices is up 4% over the next 12 months. And then into the rental market, things are pretty flat at the moment. So if you want to check out that, we'll have that available online for you. And then to wrap up, we've got property of the week. So we've got 2 properties this week. So first up, we've got one in Atawhai in Nelson, Tasman. So 110 Bayview Road, a masterclass in design and craftsmanship, 3 beds, 2 baths on 942 square metres. Award-winning residence completed in 2024, perched above Tasman Bay. If you want to learn more about this one, contact Nina James from Bayleys Nelson. Then second property of the week, of course, we've got this one right here. So this is 81B Kulim Avenue in Otumoetai in Tauranga. So picture perfect waterfront living, 3 beds, 2 baths on 589 square metres, stylishly modernised, large single level home with spectacular panoramic views over the harbour and mount. So I've been hanging out here this morning, just absolutely beautiful and just gorgeous views. If you want to learn more about this one, contact Carmen Dickerson from Bayleys Tauranga. So that said, we'll wrap this video up here. So big thanks to the vendor for hosting me today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. See ya.